Yellow duckies, and welcome to Locomotive. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. So this is a mystery point and click. It's a demo from the Steam Next Fest, and we have to solve a murder. A murder, sorry. Let's go! Prepare to board the Ruse Express for an exclusive demo of this murder mystery comedy adventure. The full game will feature 3 playable characters and a feature-length story, puzzle hint system, an ambiguously European locale, even more jokes and puzzles. Coming to PC and Nintendo Switch the end of this year, 2024.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we? Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
Thank you all for coming. You know me as the aging heiress of the Waldbahn Empire. But there comes a day for everyone when you know your time is up. I've long desired to leave my legacy in good hands, and after much deliberation...
It looks like we're approaching a tunnel, ma'am.
Ugh. I do hope it's one of mine.
Be quiet, you idiots! We don't have all day. Ahem! After much deliberation, it's my desire that the Unterwald estate be passed over in its entirety to...
Heavens above!
Auntie! No!
Wait. It may just be a flesh wound.
You're telling us that's how it happened, Arthur?
This stinks, Bailey. It's got the unmistakable musk of guilt.
Careful, Lamont. We're dealing with a lawyer here.
Arthur Ackerman, attorney at law.
Listen, Arthur. You're accused of murdering your own client. What do you have to say for yourself?
My hands are clean. I didn't kill Lady Unterwald.
My hands are clean. I didn't kill Lady Unterwald.
I've got bad news for you, kid. Just take a look at those clammy, murderous hands.
Clammy?
Those are textbook murder mittens. Worst case I've ever seen.
There you are, Mr. Ackerman.
Kid, are you blind? We're trying to create an atmosphere here.
Just thought I'd check if our guest needs anything.
Our suspect, Jimmy. And we're in the middle of an interview.
Oh, how exciting! I hope you land the job, Mr. Ackerman. I'm rooting for you.
Oh my god.
Perhaps I can get a coffee for our interviewee.
No.
Tea!
Get out, kid.
He seems nice.
That damn coffee boy has thrown off the whole vibe. It's not as simple as it looks, you know.
Remember the exercises, Lamont.
Exercises?
I am confident. I have value. He was about to crack. I could feel it.
I wasn't.
Stay there, Arthur.
Sure thing. I'll be right here when you get back. Looks like I'm chained to the desk. What do they take me for? A common criminal? Sounds like Bailey is preoccupied with Lamont.
I can't go back in there. It's embarrassing.
Looks like Lamont won an award. It's a level 3 in athletic prowess. It's a bunch of guidebooks on interrogation techniques. Hammer and chisel. Get your suspects squealing fast with the patented Dirk Chiselton methodology. It's a lamp used for interrogating suspects. I can still see the lights when I close my eyes. There's a photo of me surrounded by a significant amount of red yarn. That's probably not a good sign. It's every bureaucrat's dream. A box of neatly organized paperwork. There's a photo of me surrounded by a That's...
You know what? Let me... Right now I'm stuck on... I was set on my controller, but let me use my mouse.
Third place runner-up. Most Improved Policing Award. It's full of cigarette butts. There's a front-page story about Lady Unterwald. It's the end of the line. The Unterwald Empire came to a grisly end last night when the wealthy heiress was unexpectedly assassinated aboard her own train. 3 suspects are currently held in custody, awaiting questioning. There's nothing more reliable than print media. It's an article from Lamont and Bailey's first big case. Lumbering Flatfoot goes toe-to-toe with sole criminal. A petty thief at the shoe emporium was quickly brought to heel this morning by Lex Lamont and his partner, Justice Bailey. You won't catch me incriminating myself, tiny machine. I know things look bad, but I'm not rooting through trash just yet. It's a photo of a very large Lamont behind the wheel of a very small car. I bet those keys would unlock these shackles. Oh, if only my arms were longer! I now regret never memorizing anyone's phone number. This should make the desk fan significantly more powerful. Nah. That's taken care of, but I still need to find a way out of here. It's a long way down. Perhaps that dumpster could break my fall. Drat. I think they're coming back.
Let's try this again, Arthur. The whole story from the top.
Well, it began, as all good stories do.
With a hard-boiled yet handsome detective?
An ambiguously European locale. It all started on the Royce Express. The night was still young. I felt like the world was my oyster. I hope those oysters don't come back to haunt me. This way for dining carriage, casino carriage, lounge area. Ooh, I love a good brochure. But I have other pressing matters to attend to.
Is this the dark chiseled in outline? Yes, I am a little stuck and I need some answers. It's quite a sensitive matter. Excuse me, this is a private conversation.
Sorry. I think she's busy.
I assure you, madame, there are no mice aboard.
I'm telling you, I saw it scurry through a hole in the wall.
I've always been fascinated by these little trolleys.
Sir, you can order from the dining carriage if you're hungry.
Just browsing.
It's a thief, too. I'm sure it ran off with my bracelet.
Are you sure you have not merely misplaced the item?
Oh, I can hear it in the walls. It's keeping me up all night.
I assure you, the other guests have not reported any scratching or squeaking, madame.
How do you explain the hair in my soup?
Impossible. We maintain the strictest hygiene standards.
It's a thief, too.
Are you...
It's a very generous likeness of Lady Unterwald. There's not as many wrinkles as the real deal. I don't remember leaving my door open.
There, that should do it.
Hello?
Oh, Mr. Ackerman, I presume. I was just...
Breaking and entering?
On the contrary, I've been sent by our mutual benefactor, Lady Unterwald.
Lady Unterwald, of course. If you've come about the sink, it was like that when I got here.
Oh, there's no need to be humble, Mr. Ackerman. 'Tis I, Herman Merman. Acclaimed novelist, detective extraordinaire. Oh, surely you've read the stories of my cases.
I'm not a big reader of fiction. Sorry.
Well, there's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
Lady Unterwald believes a change of attire is in order. I'll give you some privacy. Until we meet again, Mr. Ackerman.
unusual encounter. I suppose I should read Lady Unterwald's letter. Looking neat and orderly. Cool mint-flavored mouthwash. Advisory. Contains pure ethanol. Ingredients. Ethanol, 29.9%. Eucalyptol, menthol, methyl salicylate, paloxamer 407, thymol. I don't think this is getting fixed anytime soon. I'll let maintenance handle the blockage. Ah, what's better than comfy slippers, a tall glass of milk, and an even taller stack of paperwork? A portrait of Lady Unterwald in every room. That's the Royce Express guarantee. Ah, old reliable. It's got me through many a jam. Nah, I don't need to look. I wonder what Lady Unterwald has in store for me this time.
Dear Arthur, please report to me at your earliest convenience. I have further amendments to make to my estate before the big announcement tonight.
As you know, it's my desire for every passenger aboard the Royce Express to not only enjoy themselves, but to part with a tale worth telling. While the flashy suit provided can be seen as a symbolic gesture of excitement and adventure, it's also a very literal one. Get out of those drab clothes and have yourself a good time. That's an order. Yours sincerely, Lady Unterwald. So, I need to meet with Lady Unterwald in her quarters. One of my only stipulations for traveling long distances. You've got to have access to a trusty typewriter. Provides the perfect light level for reading legislation. Hey, if you're not squinting, you're having too much fun. Lady Unterwald's eyes follow me around the room. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. It's a stack of files regarding Lady Unterwald's estate. Each one needs checking over before receiving that sweet stamp of approval. I've got all the classics. The Art of Law, Letters of the Law, even Coleslaw. Although that one's just a collection of recipes. This baby can hold up to 1,500 case files. 1,550 if I only pack 2 pairs of socks. Look out, world. Arthur A. Ackerman has some intense lawyering to do. George Unterwald. A loving husband. Gone, but not forgotten. I think this was Lady Unterwald's husband. I wonder what happened to him. It's room 306. Hello? It's room 304. Hello? I guess nobody's there. The door sign reads, "Do not disturb." Hello? Looks like nobody's home. It's room 302. Anyone in? They must have left. The luggage room. Hello? I guess nobody's home. This way, dining, casino, lounge. Hello? It's a fancy cart for transporting luggage. I've only ever seen these in hotels. This way for kitchen carriage, kitchen pantry, service carriages.
Quoi? What are you doing in here?
Not another health inspector, we hope.
I'm not sure I can handle another inspection.
No, I'm an attorney.
Oh, zut. That's even worse.
So much worse!
I'm just looking for Lady Unterwald.
La madame is the other way.
Va-t'en, avocat.
Okay, I'm going. They seemed pretty annoyed. I'll come back later. Hello? I guess nobody... The name's Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello. Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me.
No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunter.
Well, I guess I was talking to both of you?
Both of us? At once?
Well, what is it?
Are you both waiting for something?
We're waiting to be seated because someone forgot to make a dinner reservation.
I thought you were going to do it.
And don't even think about cutting in line, Arthur. I have low blood sugar.
Don't worry, I already ate. Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
She's just up ahead.
Keep moving through the carriages, and you'll reach her eventually.
Thanks. Hey, aren't you the Gudrun twins?
That's us.
Of course, you're Lady Unterwald's nephews.
Auntie Unterwald put us in charge of the railway infrastructure.
Tunnels and bridges, to be precise. Although one of those is clearly more important than the other.
Indeed. Which do you prefer, Arthur?
I'm sorry?
What's more important? Tunnels or bridges?
What's your position on viaducts?
What's your position on viaducts?
Well, those are bridge-like structures. I think that makes you a fellow bridge buff.
No, that hardly counts. They're separate things. Don't try to complicate things, Arthur.
Sorry.
It's so hard to pick.
You know, it's just so hard to pick a favorite.
Oh, come now. You have to answer.
Bridges. I often work around my problems.
Ah, so you're a fellow bridge buff.
Ugh, of course you'd side with him.
You spent half the infrastructure budget on those stupid tunnels, Gunter.
And yet, they're still better than your bridges to nowhere, Hagen.
Looking forward to your aunt's speech.
Looking forward to Lady Unterwald's speech?
Oh, yes. I believe Auntie Unterwald is to announce her successor.
Mother says she'll surely keep the estate in the family.
And who better to take over the reins than her most talented nephew?
I couldn't agree more.
I should probably go.
Bye.
Farewell.
Please wait to be seated. I guess it's more of a suggestion. Hello?
Hello.
Arthur Ackerman, at your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt. Can I help you, Arthur?
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Ah, I'm with the band.
You're in a band?
You're looking at the lead singer in Balboa Swing.
Whoa!
What about yourself?
I'm Lady Unterwald's estate attorney.
Ah, so you're a paper pusher.
It has its moments. Sometimes I get to use the rubber stamp. I've been instructed to have a good time.
And you think I'm that kind of girl?
No, I mean...
Relax, I'm just messing with you. They probably just wanted you to loosen up a bit.
What's wrong with being a paper pusher?
Being a paper pusher isn't a bad thing, Arthur. We just move in different circles, that's all.
Any tips for having some fun around here?
There are some simple pleasures in life we can all follow. Eat, drink, sleep, fun.
Okay, I think I get it.
There's no need to be such a square, Arthur.
I take no issue with the square. Straight angles, all sides equal, perfectly reliable for a shape.
I guess I prefer to talk with people a little more rounded.
Aren't you supposed to be performing right now?
You're starting to sound like my stage manager. They'll call me when I'm needed.
Do you really think I'm a square?
Well, a little spontaneity couldn't hurt, Arthur. Maybe it's time to explore some new angles.
I have to go. There's an old lady waiting for me.
Really? Well, I'm not one to judge.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid. But most people call me Don or Donnie. You get my gist? That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig?
Ugh.
Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame, do ya?
Gross. Hello?
Hello again, Arthur.
Would you care to take a look at this note?
Is this from the twit that's been making eyes at me all evening? I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
I have to go.
Really?
Hello?
Hello.
Are you sure you can't accept that note?
I told you. I don't want anything from that rotten egg. It stinks of desperation.
I think that's just the perfume. I have to go.
Really?
A little birdie told me that Lady Unterwald plans to retire.
And how did you happen upon that little nugget of information, my sweet?
You know I can't reveal my sources, darling. They're saying the Gudrun twins are in line to take over next.
Well, I shan't be stepping foot on any train under their control.
Oh, heaven forbid! It'll be carnage. I heard the galley was shut down after a routine health inspection.
Oh, don't tell me that. I just ate.
Now I hear they have themselves a rodent problem.
Stop right this minute.
Did you know the lady has a gentleman caller?
Oh, pray tell.
He's some high-flying tycoon with a penchant for the finer things.
Sounds like he aims to mix business with pleasure.
Excuse?
Are these lemons free?
Do you actually want the lemons?
I might do. Hey there.
The name's Ron.
I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Can I help you, Arthur?
So, you heading anywhere exciting?
Just the bottom of this glass for now.
What's that you're drinking?
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
A bottomless mimosa?
Mm-hmm. The bartender and I have a mutual understanding. I drink them, and he keeps them coming.
What kind of work are you in, Ron?
I'm an accountant. I'm in accounting.
Wow, talk about a dream job. I've always wanted to perform account analysis. Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
Who's that?
Lady Unterwald? Heiress to the Waldbahn Empire?
Uh-huh.
She walks around with a cane. She's really old and eccentric.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah.
Have you seen...
Keep walking down the carriages.
I should get going. What's this?
It's a recorker. It reseals open bottle.
Oh. Can I borrow it?
I guess.
Thanks! They're filled with nondescript types of brown liquid. I'm not sure who'd drink these willingly.
They're an acquired taste.
I can make out the labels on a few of these bottles. Diamond Line. Ladder hemstitch, mitered corners, 100% white linen? Whew, these are some high-end cocktail napkins.
You should expect nothing less on the Royce Express.
Oh, are you nearly ready? I'm not getting any younger, dear.
Alas, you cannot rush perfection.
My apologies. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Arthur. I'll be with you shortly. Pierre should take but a... moment! Oh, tremendous! I see even Arthur made an appearance.
I capture every detail in the frame, madame, exactly as I see it.
Well, I do wish you'd take some creative liberties, dear. We don't want anyone thinking I've got this many wrinkles.
As you wish.
We can attempt another portrait during my speech, if you like. Arthur, I've just signed another amendment to my will. It's by the window.
Of course. I'll keep it safe in the briefcase for now.
You'll have to accept my apologies for all the cloak and dagger theatrics. I must confess, I'm a little nervous about the speech tonight.
Ma'am?
It's going to ruffle some feathers. But do you think any of them are cut out to take over the reins? Bickering sycophants, the lot of them. They're just waiting for me to kick the bucket, you know. Oh, it makes my blood boil just thinking about it. Would you be a dear and open the window? It's getting quite hot in here. I need some air.
It's a genuine Bureau Boy briefcase. Take the office wherever you go. It seems to be stuck.
Arthur, please leave that alone. That's better. I feel myself again. You might just be the most useful person here, Arthur. It's good to know I can rely on you. Now it's time to gather the family. This old lady's got a speech to make.
Oh, no. It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology. There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. There's a lot of bouquets here. I'm starting to think I should have brought a gift. The drawer is stuck. If I wedge something in the gap, I might be able to pry it open. That doesn't need cork. I need to slide something thin and wiry. It's a full... I didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument. Whew. Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water. I didn't know... I've never been painted before. Let's hope all these coats are made from faux fur. The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu. A secret admirer, perhaps? These petals smell quite fragrant. The balloons are a nice touch. I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model. How could I have been so irresponsible? The will. It's caught on the window. I might still have time to grab it.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Are you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman! Surely you've read the story. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big read.
What, not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well, yes! You're quite right. I smell a rat, and I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gathering here. There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train?
Indeed there is.
Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the details. Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Good heavens!
Lady Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre Brosse. It's clear that nobody approached Lady Unterwald directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Mr. Ackerman, you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament.
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking gun that will unravel this entire mystery.
Bravo, Herman Merman! Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
I'm sure you have other evidence, though. Right?
Wait! You don't have the will? That was your only job!
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, I...
Herman Merman? He's gone quite pale.
I may be hard of hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
Is that the sound of another tunnel?
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Herman? Well then. What do we do now?
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald, or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues. No! I can't lose it again! It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers.
For Locomotive today. But thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos. And remember to free the feral wildflower in your